All things Mavs.
A super chat coming in from Jeb TV, excuse me. Who should the Mavs get in free agency?
Oh, good question. Here's the beautiful thing about the Mavs. They're going to have the mid-level exception, which will be worth up to $9 million. And that is
tantalizing.
That's a good chunk of change. And I'll tell you, I think they're going to end up using that on a guy like Danilo Gallinari. There's already mutual interest beginning to form between Gallinari and the Dallas Mavericks. I think they need to focus on
fit.
It's a fun fit.
Like
they
that.
need to focus on defense. I think they definitely do. I think a Jae Crowder would work as well.
What if we take Gallinari and Michael Kidd Gilchrist and take MKG's defense and just put it into Gallinari?
You would have a
superstar.
You'd have a scary looking player, but you would have a superstar player for sure. So I think Gallinari is a guy that I would watch out for. Jae Crowder is a guy I would watch out for. Look out for all the wings because Dallas will be looking to get somebody to add to that wing depth.
If you're looking for some new face coverings, we got you guys covered at chatsports.com/NBA mask. And don't worry, they're also available for all of the NBA teams if you don't cheer for Golden State. Check out the full assortment of all the different colors and schemes and variety and 2 and 3 and 4 packs at chatsports.com/NBA mask. We'll put that link for you guys in the comments and in the description. So all you guys have to do is click, find your favorite team, and figure out which mask you want to go with. They are 30% off, by the way, for a limited time at chatsports.com/NBA mask. From Jeff Aballer, another super chat.
Woo, all the super
Gobert,
chats.
Conley, and 3 first-round picks to the Bucks for Giannis.
No, Bucks still say no. You can,
What if Giannis demands a trade?
if
And they
Giannis
have
demands
to,
a
they have
trade,
to trade him then.
I think you got to add in probably a Bojan Bogdanovic then. To
Okay.
that. Conley doesn't have much value. What does a team of Gobert and Chris Middleton do for you? And then 3 first-round picks. If you have Giannis and Donovan Mitchell, those 3 first-round picks become, honestly, not that valuable, probably into the first round.
28th pick, yeah.
And you're hoping you hit on at least one of them. And even if you do, they're not going to be hitting as good as you hit on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Who should it be? Type A for Anthony Edwards, type J for James Wiseman, L for LaMelo Ball. If you think it should be somebody else, just comment for us in the comment section. So get your votes in. Who should be the number 1 pick? All right, from Yoquez, how real is the Zach Lavine to Dallas? I think he left out the word rumors there.
I didn't think it was very real. And then I was all of a sudden like, okay, well, Kevin O'Connor said that they might have some interest. And then I was like, it's probably still not realistic. And then I saw a report today that said the Bulls are taking trade calls on Zach Lavine. So it's not unrealistic. I still don't think the Mavs have the package to offer.
What does that package even look like?
It would have to be built around probably Brunson, 18, 31, maybe Tim Hardaway Jr. At that point, it's not enough. So maybe, potentially, possibly, but I don't think it's that realistic for Dallas, unfortunately.
Marco going with another kind of wild Mavs trade rumors. Rudy Gobert to Dallas.
I'm out. I've seen.
You
this
don't want him?
I've seen this so many times. I'm not going to trade for a guy and then have to commit. If you get Gobert and he's available for the Supermax next year, you'd be committing $70+ million to 2 7-footers. Today's NBA, it doesn't work. You don't do that. So especially with one of them can't shoot like Rudy Gobert. And also, in the Mavs system, you got to have 5 guys that can go out and at least are respectable from 3, and Gobert is not that right now. So if I'm out for Dallas, I'm out because then you got to give up a lot of young assets, and the Mavs really don't even have that many anyway. Maybe in free agency next year, but probably not. But whatever happens with the Mavs, we'll have it all for you on All Things Mavs at youtube.com/ you guessed it, All Things Mavs.
All right, from my burner account, who are your East and West sleeper teams for this upcoming season?
East and West sleeper teams. Okay, are we gonna play? Are we gonna play West or sleepers as in sleepers to make the playoffs or sleepers
How
to
about
come out of the
sleepers to make the playoffs?
Okay, sleepers to make the playoffs. Does Phoenix count as a sleeper team?
I'm
going
to say I will allow it.
Okay,
Because I am not hater Jimmy. I'm nice.
Okay, I think Phoenix is my sleeper team in the West. I also think people are still sleeping on just how good the Kings can, or not the Kings, the Grizzlies can be.
There you go.
I think the Grizzlies are a really good team. I love Ja Morant, healthy Jaren Jackson Jr. So those are my 2 in the West. In the East,
Hawks?
Wizards.
Ooh, okay.
I think if John Wall is healthy, if Bradley Beal is healthy and committed, and they bring in whoever they draft with that 9th overall pick, I think that's a team that could sneak into the Eastern Conference playoffs. I do think the Hawks are another team, though, that if they acquire the right kind of veterans, they could be there. But if they stay put, I still think they're probably looking at the lottery once again.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I like the Hawks as my sleeper team. Is that too obvious?
No,
okay,
no,
that's
I
gonna
don't
count?
think so.
Okay. The NBA draft is almost here, and we're going to be live for every single pick, and we'll have all the picks in before the major networks. And unlike some, ESPN will actually talk about all the draft
Every
picks
one of them.
as well. Even that pick 55 overall, we'll discuss it, even if it's someone you haven't heard of before, because we know what you want. You want actual draft pick discussion, not random interviews or whatever. So if you want every single draft pick before the major networks, hit that big red button and subscribe today.